I think if you prefer to see comedy in an arena, you're psycho.
What's like theater level? How many seats we talking? 1,000? I would like to throw in something though.
Yeah, what?
Because there is something special, and maybe this is just my upbringing.
I don't know if I agree with like they automatically makes them a sellout. Because when you're in it, bro, you want to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, another regular segment we do here every Monday on my Instagram story feed and on the community tab on YouTube. We post an interactive poll question, mostly comedy related questions, sometimes not, sometimes philosophical, whatever. You vote on them, and Dante and myself discuss the results here every week. And before we get to the results, let's first start with this week's poll question, which was, what's your favorite setting to watch stand-up comedy? And the options were comedy club, theater, arena, or on TV. And before we get to the results, how do you vote on this?
I would say more recent. I have a bias, but I have to lean towards comedy clubs.
Yeah. Like I like, bro. I really thought about this one because I'm between comedy club and theater. I think if you prefer to see comedy in an arena, you're psycho.
What's like theater level? How many seats we talking? 1,000?
No, that's a theater.
That's what I said.
Well, I thought you meant for arena.
No, I said a theater.
Okay, yeah, a
like
theater would be
1,000.
like 1,000, 1,500.
Okay.
Like Danforth, where I saw Chappelle, like that was a nice intimate theater setting.
Okay.
But I wouldn't want to see him in like an arena setting. I don't know. I just don't. It's not for me. And again, I've been doing comedy now, so I can't take back all the experiences and now having been in it, be like, this is not where this belongs, I don't think. But I still want to do it.
Yeah.
I want to know that I can. I want to know that I can hold court. I want to do a round.
Yeah.
Like I really want to do a round, and I might find a way to make that happen for myself in the next little while. I might go theater though.
Theater over club.
I think so.
Wow.
To watch.
Yeah.
Not perform.
I guess I haven't watched.
To watch, not perform.
I haven't seen any comedy in a theater.
I
I saw your special there.
I love some theater comedy.
Like Zoetic Theaters. Does that count as a theater?
Yeah, it's a theater.
Yeah.
Yeah, plush seats.
Yeah.
Big stage. Like the stage and the seating is the main thing. The size of the room. But then some clubs are essentially small theaters, you know?
Yeah.
Like clubs in this, like Bricktown.
Yeah.
That was damn near a theater. That was like 350 seats.
So that's a club.
That's a small theater, yeah. Yeah, but you know what? A lot of the clubs in the States are essentially small theaters here.
It's a
in
comedy
Canada.
club.
Yeah. So it's a comedy club out there. I don't know. I like the curtains. I like the bigger stages.
To watch.
Yes, you caught me there. But still to watch. No, to watch. Because that's where you really see act outs, and that's where you like. I always go back to him when I mention act outs, but Mike Epps. Like I don't think he could get away with all of that on a smaller stage. I watched it, and he kind of just stands still, and he's working material out. But when he's really like,
when he's skipping across the stage,
it's the best.
Yeah,
it's the best.
I did see Chris Tucker in a theater.
How big was the theater? Like 6,000, 5,000?
Like around there, yeah. It was a pretty big theater.
That's getting up there. That's like a small arena.
Yeah.
That's like a hockey arena, like the local team.
Yeah.
Performing, it's even a toss-up. I love theater performances too. So.
I would like to throw in something though.
Yeah,
because there is something special, and maybe this is just my upbringing.
Yeah.
But watching comedy on the TV with the family, there's something special to that too.
There is. I think everybody's first experience is obviously on the TV. That's probably the most intimate experience.
Yeah.
Because it's just you and whoever's in the room with you, and you set it up how like it's your vibe. Definitely not arena though. Definitely not arena. Yeah. It's just
arena's tough.
It's not even that it's tough. It's just I don't personally. Again, I would do it, but I don't think that that's where it belongs best. But I get when you get big enough and you're trying to get as many of your fans to see you as you can, you kind of have to start doing that just so more of them can see you. What I love is Chappelle doing random appearances, showing up and doing 6 nights in a theater, that is probably the approach I'd want to take.
Well,
I'll do the arenas when I can.
Yeah.
But realistically, I'm showing up and I'm taking over a theater for a week.
Yeah.
I'd love that. I love that idea.
Throwing your weight around.
Throwing your weight around. But yeah, this one's pretty simple. So once again, this week's poll question: what's your favorite setting to watch stand-up comedy? And the options were comedy club, theater, arena, and on TV. And the results were 75% said comedy club, 8% said theater, 4% said arena, and 12% said on TV. On TV beat out theater.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that there's even 4% on arena. Like, who prefers the arena? That's wild to me. Does the YouTube results reflect the Instagram results? 76% said comedy club, 14% said theater, 0% arena, and 10% on TV. So you're pretty much the same.
Yeah.
But more people on the theater side, at least. I get it. Comedy club is the
best.
Intimate.
Yeah.
But now that I've been in it long enough, I'm looking at it differently. And I feel like you can, like, a comic can really smash it out the park in a club.
Mm-hmm.
And you should be able to, absolutely. But a comic that can do that in a theater, for whatever reason, I don't know, like, there's just, I feel like you can do so much more.
Yeah, you have more room to play.
There's more room to play, usually a bigger stage.
Yeah.
And just like, I love the setting. I love giving comedy that type of dressing. It's art to me.
Yeah.
So it belongs in an effing theater with a nice stage and the gorgeous trimmings and the wood friggin' panel, like the, you know, the...
Like how they did Chris Rock's, like, Tambourine. Like,
yes.
You remember that theater?
There's a bunch of...
Bro,
there's a bunch of amazing examples, and we could go back. I mean, there's... Yeah. Yeah, that's this week's poll question. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already, make sure you get active on those every Monday on Instagram. I'm AKA Black Zeus, and every Monday on the YouTube community tab. Get in on that, and we discuss the results. Leave a comment too. And were there any comments, or did you already close out of it?
No, it's right here.
It's right here. Any comments? Yeah, there's one comment. Arena
doesn't even make sense.
Arena doesn't even make sense, and is the true mark of a sellout. I get the sentiment behind that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I agree with, like, they automatically makes them a sellout, because when you're in it, bro, you want to do it. Yeah. Like I said, arena's not my favorite. It's nothing that I'm like, oh my God, but I definitely want to tick that off the checklist. Mm-hmm. I definitely want to do a round in a big venue. Yeah. And just to prove to myself that I can do that. Yeah. You know? And who knows, watch me end up loving it. Yeah. Like, this is actually like comedy on crack. Yeah. You can't.
There's arena. Oh, I was gonna say, what about a stadium, like Kevin Hart level, like 50,000 people?
I would classify that under arena.
Yeah.
It definitely doesn't belong in a stadium to me. But again, you got to do it just to say you did it, I guess.
This guy sold out where the Philadelphia, that's wild.
Emperor.
Yeah.
Did Boston Red Sox, I think? Fenway? What did you do? Fenway Park? One of them. I'm not a baseball guy. But,
sounds familiar.
That's monumental. That's the park that he grew up watching baseball. Like, that's
like, imagine you sell like Scotia.
But that's like a monumental moment. Yeah. You're not doing it because you're like, this is gonna be the best comedy I ever performed.
Well, imagine you smash.
Yeah, of course. But but imagine how much more of a smash that is in a smaller space. Where it's more intimate.
No, I don't.
No, you can't. I can't.
I don't know. I'm just saying. Like,
I can say 100%. You're doing it in a stadium with open air ceiling. Like, nah, bro, it's not.
But you have 50,000 people laughing,
and it's open air. And it's open air.
But what would that?
So all that laughter is just escaping. You probably don't even hear it as much. I wonder.
Hear it.
Again, we're out here speculating.
I know, right? Yeah, you can't even hear the laughs.
You can't even hear it, bro. Yeah, I know.
Do that.
I dreamt about it. But yeah, that's this week's poll results.
This is Black Zeus, the podcast season 5.
I love y'all. Thank you for supporting. Once again, the Patreon is launched. If you do want to watch my comedy special right now, you can do so. It's only $10 and you can get it as part of the subscription fee. So like if you subscribe to the Patreon, you can get it that way, or you can just buy it outright for $10 that way. Once again, for transparency, I will release the comedy special for free on the YouTube once we hit 1,000 subscribers. So you can also just hit the subscriber button and just do that. You can support that way, whichever way you want to support. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, all that. I don't necessarily use it the way everybody else does, but I'm there if you want to find me. AKA Black Zeus is the person to find on those platforms.